Hello and welcome to episode 49 of Eledor Plays Kenshi. I'm getting really weird with how I say that. So, this is how I'm doing the squads up. So today, our mission is to get to Shem. Where are you going, Aries? No, you don't. Okay, I need to split them up. Actually, you see how much bigger Groot is to Yuki. Yuki's little pup. So I've started to load them up with some stuff. So we got some some extra foods. So we got some food to keep everyone going for a little bit. Just for Ares. So this group would be sort of running defense. Yeah, how's their hunger? Yeah, we're okay. Dirt, probably. Van Cleef. Let's go grab some food. One issue is we're going to run out of food quick. We're going to probably have to have someone running back and forth picking up food. Where's Van Cleef? Oh, no wonder he's... No, you're not. You don't need to go to bed. Kind of do, but... She had a fight with some escaped servants. Right. Now, food-wise, did Van Cleef got some food? Are they actually eating from the bull? No. Right. So, mission today is we are going to... We're going to Shem. We're going to our build location, which is here. We're going to set up shop. So, the entire objective for today is just to get there safely. Hopefully not lose anyone on the trip. I think we'll try and... We'll go to the way station first. May bite some extra food while we're there. You start seeing how many people we've got now. So I'm clearing out Squin entirely. Not Squin, sorry, the hub. We're leaving everything here basically behind. Squin will keep operating as before, so we've got a little bit of an income coming in. I will get Cat at some point. I don't want to just sit there the entire time. I want to get her trained up and actually useful. Actually, what I might do... kind of want the build team's going to be like the builders and the main defenders, so they'll stay behind and defend the base. While you want wolves to be the main exploration team. So we'll be doing the raids on the different settlements and everything. This should have our best, or among the best fighters we have. That'd be Rooker, isn't it? Yep. Aerie seems to be of a positive personality, which is accurate. And the Rooker's a grumpy squid, check. Squid? What's it saying? Where are you going, Kang? Spit this up. Fingers crossed we don't have any encounters, but this force should be well and truly big enough to handle anything which comes their way. As long as they don't hit any banded bones or anything else. Pretty much a little army right there. We're all reasonably well equipped. I noticed that Rane's missing a helmet. Kang, where are you leading us? This is good training for Kang anyway, to get his strength up. So what we'll do is when we get to the way station, we're going to buy up all their food. And we might want this too. Might chuck it into packs of golf. Chucking an Eldor's pack. Ah, here we go. That's what I wanted. Should I do that too? It's Rika. The advantage of this pack is you can stack up to 9 times. Jeez, crude is massive. Look at him. Okay, making good progress. That is the ruined. Who's behind? Hang on. Who's hanging behind? Trucks there, Logan. I don't know how they fell behind, but whatever. So one of the main things we're going to have to try and do is get our food set up. That's going to take a little while to get going. So you're going to have to produce some smaller farms to produce some more cactus, to produce more cactus. And eventually we can make some chew sticks or dust switches eventually. Don't sound appetizing. One thing I like is they actually showed you what research you had done. Unfortunately, they don't quite do that here. What do you want to attack? Okay. Oh, wait. I can't tell areas to follow itself. That's stupid. Where's Kang? Oh, it does bounce, do we? Let's do it. Anyone gone down? Why is Ares on passive? What's that guy doing? So we get healed. Jeez. So we should have Molly. Does Molly have healing? Yeah, she does. I didn't bring the doctor. I left him to heal up the Squin guys. Alright, we're good. Alright. Kang's big problem is he's a big eater. Now, I should all be following. Strikers will block. Block means they can't, they don't attack and don't defend. Passive is literally means they will not attack. Let's speed this up. Hopefully that's the last of those fights. Seriously, look at us. You don't want to mess with us, even if you're hungry. You fools. Iron's good. So I think what I need to do is I need to actually force him to follow. But he can't. Let's see, follow. I'm gonna take some injuries. Alright. Let's check everyone's food. Ren's getting hungry. Somebody else getting hungry. I might actually transfer all of that food. Starting to see the advantage of the trade pack. There we go. Also gives her some chance to train her weight. So the advantage of the pack is it opens up for everyone to be able to have some. Alright, we'll go get Ruka to go in and buy some food. Still lots of stuff from I think last time I was here. Could do more of them. Molly? No. I think some people had some stuff to get rid of too. No. Who had it? Oh, bombing it. Alright, now do we have a look in here? Alright, yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Let's use a bit more materials. Cool. Alright. Now we're going to try and we'll cut across a bit more and then we'll head south. So we'll try and avoid the swamp as much as we can because you just don't want to run into blood spiders. They're absolute pain. Okay, I'm just going to cut back to the squin guys just to check if they got food. Okay. Where's Doctor? Make sure no one's falling behind. Yeah, we're doing okay. Speed it up. You definitely see one of the main advantages of having these guys is you can lump them full of whatever. Weight doesn't matter. Also, if you're going by spots, this probably isn't the worst spot to set up. I mean, the main issue is this area is not really known for its... Is there any iron? Some over there. No, it's copper. There's no iron. Some over there. There's a bit of copper and some iron up here. So you could almost sort of make this into a base. Spread out. There's a camp back here too. Can't see anything. That's okay. Okay. See if we can get it down south towards the nomads. It's a reasonably safe location to hit. Skinner's Road. I think in here there is a chance of blood spiders. No, why are these two? Are they overladen? A little bit. Why are those two so far behind? They're just really slow. Huh. They are really slow. That's the weight of their armor. I'm not having him walk. It's not too far. He's got samurai boots on. He's got everything to slow his speed down. He's fairly heavily overladen. Okay, now we're starting to see Shen. So today's episode is just getting to the location, and then next week's we'll be getting the actual setup done. What? We might build the first building today. Soon we're almost there. And I like to try and make these Kenshi episodes maybe 30 to probably about 40 minutes long. That's about the average, I think, so far. A bit over halfway. Yeah, so we're avoiding the swampy area, so we don't get any blood spiders. They do sometimes cross over a bit further, but we should be far enough where we are. Here, there might be some crossover from here. But for the most part, the only things we really need to worry about would be beak finks. And they're usually in small enough groups that we can mob them. Wait, who is the leader? Then I will lead. Betrayal. Alright. Nomads. Good. A bit further and we're there. I'll be honest, this is the first time I've forcibly got this bigger group and actually went out somewhere this far away from the hub to build something, even with all my many hours of playing this game. Mostly it's just me just sitting by watching people mine copper. I'm a totaler. What? Where? Thank God from you. Where? Got some big things over there. It's part of how I got Ares so tough was building her up on some spiders. Okay, they're walking away. Those big things are a worry. Ares can take on one, I don't know about three. But we do have a couple of other guys there, so it might make it a bit better. Look at their stats. That means, let's have a look. Kang, probably, possibly not. Ruka could potentially do some damage. Had to lose the backpacks though. There you go. Well, we're here. Now, to be clear, your first building does not need to be the biggest building. That's just a me requirement. I think there's a leveling button. Okay. I think we put it there. Stone one was over here. Yeah, pretty much no stone here. You don't need too many of them. That was because you start putting some better stuff on top of them. The iron refinery. Put chocolate there for now, just for safety. Stone processor. That's for making the the building materials. And probably need how do we know batteries? That's overlooked. Technically speaking, you probably should put these inside, but it's okay. I'll use iron plates. Damn it. Oh, crap. Bud, you brave fool. I'll put them on passive. I don't want them getting involved. Where's Yuki? You see how they can just whack everyone around them? Absolutely awful creatures. Yeah. Taking something out of the inventory makes him dead. Okay. Alright, let's get everyone off staying close. Who's doing that one? Oh. And Nay got her ass handed to her. How's Beep? He was got pretty bad too. One of the biggest worries with especially the worker drones. Okay, we've got to get everyone off that follow. That's going to be annoying. We should be able to see all the collective orders. We're going to do it for every single one. Annoying. Now, with the station house, it gives you a massive amount of internal room to do whatever you want, as you can see. But even then, you could put tents up on top, and you could put people, have sleeping spots for people, if you wanted to. How's Ruka's food supply going? Very good still. Yeah, if I create everyone, sell them. That's off. We're there. So we're going to have to. You can see you put the stone straight in there, so you would have no storage. And might. Now what should happen is once the building's in place as well, what are you guys still following? Where's green? Oh, where the hell is green? Ah, there he is. Oh, he's got a big string bat. Someone had that. Green. Where's Bruce? That should give him 40 shots. Not a lot, but should be a difference between smashing something and not. We're nearly done. Once you've got that building built, that's our capital building. Whatever is your first building is your capital building. We should put some copper down too. Alright, we got our first building. So put a couple of things in here for storage wise. Okay, we'll make this side our kitchen. So I'll put our meat storage here. Also want our cactus storage here. Our wheat straw. No. Nope. This is stuff which should be able to turn straight into food. So wheat straw is not the one we want there. We want... Is it there? This one probably is not such a big deal. Flour. Okay. So put a bread oven about here. So this is going to be all our cooking. Now these have to be outside. And they break down the wheat straw into the flour. Put them on the top. Nope. So probably put them out the front. Another thing we probably need to get going. Going for smalls at the moment. You can upgrade them later. And you can see that that's the yield. And we do need a store for our wheat. You can upgrade them as you build them, so they produce more food. How's Ruka's food going? I think Yuki was getting hungry. Oh, we need a well. Have I researched a well? Yes. Only 70%. It's kind of shocking considering we're right next to water. Must be some sort of brackish, horrible water you shouldn't be touching with your barge pole. Try and keep it a little bit closer. And we need a water tank as well. Need them for farming. Alright. So we need to start getting some mining happening. So we'll start getting that all done next episode. Also need to get some beds done. One issue is cotton. It's okay, that's fine. So he should start operating it to pull up water. We're going to need water. That's something I probably should have got. There are water capture tanks you can do on top if it rains. We do not have that. I thought with the way the... What's funny? I do love seeing Ares' damage figures. You can just see it everywhere. Like Kang's doing some damage with his, but still... Alright. I think he's one of the better labourers. Yeah. Okay, so farms rely on water being produced. So might need a few more wells going. So there you go, now it's starting to grow. Once it starts growing, then they can harvest it. So anyway, this will be it for today. we've actually started making some real progress. I will need to probably make a few more wells. So when I come back next time, I'll probably have a little bit more of the base built up. And probably start looking at making the wall. Because we're going to need to get some stone from over here. So probably need a wall to run through the water, or run around the water. Because that's where the stone's going to have to go. Not running short on building supplies yet. But once we start building the wall, we definitely will be. So we'll start need to get that going. We will need that wall to protect against big things and other things like that. Thankfully, there's plenty of iron around. Particularly that one there. That one there. We do have some copper. So we can reduce some of that. Because we'll need that for power. Plenty of iron. Do we have copper? I missed some. Big chunk there. Yep. Ideally, we won't be crossing over there. We'll probably keep our... Oh, there's one big chunk there too. Don't miss that. So we'll probably put our fence here. So cut off that side. And then build up around. We may have concentric layers of fencing as well, just in case. So people have somewhere to retreat to if stuff's not looking so good. But yeah. Not bad for getting first time doing this. Not first time, but that guy's a lot. I don't trust him. So what will happen is once you start getting everything going, these we can upgrade these eventually. These are at the lowest level. I decided not to do all of that research to start off with, so we can sort of go through that process. Let's see. Yeah, one thing is try to do cotton farming. We can have a 10% crop yield, which means for every 10 we make, we'll get 1 if we're lucky. Which is going to suck. It's the only real way for us to get our cotton for making crops. I'm not sure if hemp has the same issue. I'll have to check that. It's the same for vegetable crops. So this is where we'll eventually get hydroponics to solve that problem for us. I'm not sure I can't eat food. It's saying we're going to finish up, but I think I'll put a food store down. Put in the middle. Everybody's gone. Where do those big fin bodies go? Oh, don't tell me they're already gone. That's annoying. I think I only took one animal skin off each of them. So anyway, as I said, thank you for watching, guys. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, I'd really, really appreciate it. We're going to start moving a bit quicker in the next couple episodes. So tomorrow, not tomorrow, next week's episode will be basically finishing off the base, getting into a substantial level, and also kickstarting our research again. And also getting Cat probably across with a bunch of research things with her. Poor old Cat, to have weighed down substantially. He's just watching the horrible war happening over here. I am seriously considering are they healing him and then killing him? Really got quite large bounties too. So yeah, I might have to import the save so we stop this from happening. Hopefully we'll keep our base. I actually haven't done it before. I might experiment off screen. So anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, really, really appreciate it. Ooh, birdie. And beyond that, keep doing what you're doing. Look after yourselves, look after your pets, love your family, and cheerio.